I have somebody that works for me that was brought in to do what would kind of traditionally be seen as instructional design work.
I have a background in journalism for one, and in marketing for another, and those are often places where we're expected to own what we turn in at 100% fidelity. It's supposed to be done.
A couple weeks into his stint with us, we went into a meeting with a bunch of our business stakeholders that we're working on the project with, and it was the first time that he'd done something, and one of our stakeholders said, "Hey Simon, can you put up your work?"
And I plugged my computer into the projector and brought up the storyboard and proceeded to take about probably 30 or 40 minutes worth of commentary from our main stakeholder, who was unimpressed with the product and had expected to see things that he had contributed represented in a different way.
We continue to go through it line by line and edit and take the feedback from the stakeholders and make all the changes right there live in the room.
And at the end, we had a piece of learning that was a fair amount different from what we had started with. He was really pleased and pulled me aside after the meeting and said that I did a really good job. So it was sort of a wild experience.
It wasn't until a couple months later I was chatting with Simon and asking him how things were going, and he said, "Well, it's great, but it's not what I expected." And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He said, "Well, in the first couple weeks, in that first meeting where I had to review something, I've never received so much feedback in my life." And I said, "Yeah, it was great, wasn't it?" And he goes, "I thought I was going to get fired."
So that was really crazy to take something that I owned and just let go of it and change it so that the client was happy with it, and he really enjoyed watching it take shape in front of him.
So it's amazing, these expectations that we can have, that we need to show up and have the answer or have something right the first time, when what the value that he brought was something that we could all review and work on together to make it a little bit better for the audience that we were serving.